What's going on, guys? So welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be using the 4-2-1-3 formation, just the usual standard default formation. Obviously, they're going to be all center forwards, two center forwards, and one second striker. So immediately, just when you're starting out any game, usually you're just trying to get a feel for the opponent. How is he pressing? What's he doing? You know, the usual. And straight away, obviously, the AI stepping in there with Sergio Busquets. Just see how is he attacking, just, going for the regular through ball. And with the introduction of smart assists into PvP matches, you're obviously going to need to know, hey, is this guy going to be using smart assists or not? And that will be very obvious, judging by how this guy plays. So obviously, just exploiting the space, running into Son, might have to hit him with a little blitz curl, but I'm just going to recycle back to Davies, trying to get a feel for this guy. Is he going to double press me? Just kind of waiting and see. Yes, he does, obviously. Can't help himself. And oh man, that is so frustrating. Hullet he's calling for the ball when he knows that he's gonna get picked off by Bellingham. It's very annoying. And Messi, obviously him being right there, is trying to make a little play, but Bellingham is right there, and obviously he gets the easy interception. That's just very annoying. That animation, I don't know if that's an in-game code thing or whatnot, but that is just super annoying. But moving on here, so I'm just going to hit him with a little blitz curl, just kind of trying to condition this guy. I have to let him know that, hey, the blitz curl is going to come if you let me have it. So obviously you got to, show your options to your opponent. Don't be afraid to, shoot from long distances, knowing that, hey, I'm going to rip this shot off. But let's say, hey, you want to mix him up later on and you go for something else. So that's always going to be in your arsenal. Just easily, he's just hoofing it up, and that's kind of like the big sign, like, hey, this guy is probably using smart assist. Obviously, the main confirmation is when their power bar or their power gauge changes to like a different color. That's obviously another confirmation. But judging how this guy plays, he's on that smart assist juice. Hey, what can I say? The smart assist juice. I'm just gonna go for a little clearance, and I am gonna just switch to a 4-3-1-2. It's just not working out with this 4-2-1-3. Just getting shut down, absolutely hard counter. So hopefully 4-3-1-2 is going to change things up a bit here. Just playing that possession-based style, playing that frustrating, hey, you're going to have to chase the ball. I'm going to take my time with it and slowly break you down. Death by 1,000 passes, they say. I don't think they say that, but it's a new saying that I just made up. So yeah, it's a saying. Hazard, Son, finding the offensive fullbacks for the overlap, trying to create those overloads, force the opponent to chase me down. As you can see, Virgil van Dijk is all the way out of position, just waiting for that killer pass to exploit the space. Hazard into Hullet. Hullet, what he can find, twisting and turning. A little bit of a glitch pass, but it works out. Hullet, Cruyff, Son, what is going on? But Hullet backs off at the last second. Unfortunately, not going to work out, but that's fine. That's fine. We go again. Hazard, take my time with it. Bellingham into Davies, quick into Hazard, a little 1-2 with Davies, gonna cut it right back into Hazard. Hazard, fake it the finesse, try to accelerate burst, but unfortunately Busquets bullies Hazard off the ball. Rijkaard is gonna win the header. First time pass, Rodri into Hullet. Hazard, Son, Cruyff, into the late whole player-esque run from Hullet, and that's gonna be 1-0. And just like that, switching to a 4-3-1-2 just opens this guy up immediately. Such a good formation. It's up there. Top 3 formation easily in the game. If we're not using it, you got to just use it. So yeah, going to be halftime here. And going into the second half, this is where I have a little magical set piece routine I'm wanting to showcase to you guys. If you haven't already seen it on Twitter, but you're going to be seeing it in this match here right now. The guy's trying to take his time with it, but I am going to initiate a nice little press here. Davies into Rodri into Hullet. Hullet's going to find Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer tries a little shake and bake, but he gets fouled, and pay attention to the set piece. This is one of my favorite routines to go for when I'm in this type of situation. Just going to find your offensive fullback with a little through pass. Initiate a little touch here. Swing it back to the edge of the 18. Fake the finesse shot. Sharp touch inside, and then hit it across goal. And here's a little slow-mo again. If you want a little bit more slow, like, I guess, visual of it, just slowly, just a little dash, take one touch back outside of the 18-yard box, bait the finesse shot, and quickly sharp touch inside. Opponent isn't expected. He's holding matchups, so he's obviously going to be slower, and then you're just going to easily finish that one off. It is such a good set piece. You got to incorporate it into your game if you haven't already. When you're in those type of situations, obviously each situation is going to be a bit different from others. But when your team is lined up like that, you gotta go for it. Cole Palmer with an easy one-on-one. That is kind of my fault there. I should have just went far post, bottom left-hand corner. But regardless, we're winning 2-0. It doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to do a little knock-on header, but Hullet clears it, unfortunately. Which is fine, of course. Here, Rodri into Hazard. Hazard, just taking my time with it. Again, recycling it every single time. Make sure to bring the opponent out, see how he's playing like. A little bit of a fluff pass. I don't even know what that was. Hullet into Hazard. Hazard, wow, just absolutely. And oh man, that could have been another highlight from Hazard. Wow, he absolutely just rinsed that guy. Hullet into Cancelo. Finding the pass into Palmer. He's going to swing it back into Cancelo. Cancelo into Hullet. Hullet tries to find a one-touch pass, but he's just holding dash and press, of course, and just hoofs it over the top, through ball spamming like an idiot. I'm just kidding. This guy's probably smarter than me. Well, actually, I don't even know, but hey. This guy's obviously using smart assist, so we have to play keep away because he can just easily over the top through ball me, and next thing you know, he just scores the absolute most random goal of all time, and next thing you know, it's obviously going to be a more closer game. I'm just going to hoof it up, trying to win the knock-on, which I do. Davies finding Hazard. Hazard just twisting and turning, trying to do a little acceleration bridge, trying to find the nutmeg animation, but I failed to do so, which is fine. Kylian Mbappe holding dash and press there so I can get a bit more speed. If you're on the breakaway like that, you're going to be holding dash and press, and if you're kind of like in close quarters, you're going to be holding that matchup button. That's kind of usually how I like to defend more often than not. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple to get on lock. Just doing little 1-2s, intricate passes, waiting for the overlap because I just knew Son was going to make that stupid run and just run right next to the defender instead of running into the space. That's kind of how the game works. Guys is falling all over the place, slipping and sliding. Hazard is still on the ball. Absolutely joke of a card. He's just so good, this Hazard, especially if he got super sub skill on him, which I'm going to showcase later on in the video. Again, try to catch me off with a smart assisted over the top through ball and a first time volley shot. Wow. Yeah, he's definitely using smart assist because those definitely don't work. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be game over, and this is pretty much how you're going to be dominating with the 4-3-1-2. You notice how I just switched from a 4-2-1-3 to a 4-3-1-2, and all of a sudden I'm just absolutely winning. So yeah, that's going to be the first match. Those are the stats, 72% possession, not too shabby. So yeah, catch you in the next game. All right, we are in our second game here. Yes, I know we're 2-0 up, but this was just some kind of nice footage I wanted to show you guys. Davies just whiffing the pass, whiffing the interception overall there. But anyways, we move on from that. I'm going to be showcasing the Peppermint Candy kits, aka the Puerto Rico national team kit. It looks pretty nice. It's pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it looks cool. So yeah, just moving on. Araujo defending the corner from Rafinha. I'm just gonna position myself, I call it the Goldilocks zone, kind of in this spot right here. I know it's with Messi, but just get like a relatively tall player, like around like 6 feet tall, like Son. I'm just gonna do a good job there, defending it as usual. Courtois just hitting it to Saliba, just a quick roll there. Really bad mistake from me. Usually just take your time with it. Obviously these are kind of casuals, division ranking matches. I kind of just, hey, I want to go for it. But usually you're wanting to be taking your time there. So don't do what I did. We're just there. So yeah, moving on. On the counter attack with Davies. Davies trying to twist and turn. Hullet to Messi. Messi into Cruyff. Trying to find that one extra pass, but William Pacho intercepts it, but intercepts it right back. Hullet says Messi, Rodri into Hullet. Just taking my time at 1-2 passes. Quick 1-2s into Son Heung-min. Big mistake from that. I tried to find the extra pass, but unfortunately that it didn't work out too kindly. And as you see right here, just pay extra attention to this. Rafinha finding the through pass into Yamal and Courtois. What did I just see right there? We need a replay on that. Hello? Courtois? What was that? What did I just see? What am I looking at here? That is a ghost save if I ever seen one. What was that? That was insane. Okay, but we take those. Totally not scripting or any DDA. That doesn't exist, obviously. Nothing to see over here. What was that? That was just absolute insanity. I don't know what triggered it. I'm not sure if that was me holding the keeper rush, but hey, we're just gonna move past from that. Yeah. Okay, so just again back to the gameplay here. Saliba, obviously he's gonna win that every single day, even if he does have weak heading stats. He's gonna win those over Yamal, Messi, Maradona. Those short forwards are not gonna really cause too much trouble. I'm going into halftime here. Davies almost fluffing it right there. Bit of lag going on, but it doesn't really matter. We move on from those. And it's going to be halftime once I get this interception. Yes, it is. Courtois, I can't get that out of my head. How did he make that go save? I'm not sure if it was a hitbox issue. Not really sure what's going on, but yeah, 69% possession, which is not too bad. Obviously, you didn't see the first 2 goals or the first part of the game, but this is what matters. I'm just trying to showcase this nice little gameplay I got for you guys here. Cruyff into Bellingham, taking my time with the little intricate one-touch passing. Cruyff somehow keeps it alive. Great composure from there, but Hulla doesn't have the same composure, so he's going to lose the ball. Saliba just heading it down right to Araujo, taking your time with the options. Sometimes you want to take a touch, sometimes you don't. Bellingham just playing into Messi, that deep line for Messi. Okay, referee, all right, that's just not a foul. Cool. Moving on. Rodri into Saliba. Fortunately, Messi picks off the pass. Saliba, he's gonna... Oh, that's a bit dangerous from there. Wouldn't be recommending doing that, but I just love passing the ball around. I just like playing possession. Rodri, Araujo into Cancelo. Just tick-tock, just absolutely just... making this guy look like a fool. It's like he's in the middle of a rondo. My soccer players out there, just, if you're ever caught in the middle of a crazy rondo, it's not fun at all. And this opponent's definitely not have fun. Just pinging the ball around, just one by one, just slowly but surely breaking this guy down. Davies into Rodri into Messi into Bellingham, Cruyff, Son. One more. Can he save it? Yes, he can. Into a little skill move, asserting my dominance, just absolutely freestyling on this guy. This is why I love the 4-3-1-2. This is why I love possession. And obviously, you can see right there, super sub Eden Hazard coming on, about to ruin this guy's day. This is gonna, he's not ready. He's not ready for what I'm about to cook up for him. So going into the second half, obviously you're going to be just watching out for the kickoff. He tried to go for it, but he failed. Every single time, mark kickoff. Basically, run back with your center forward and second man press with whoever, and then you're going to be just perfectly fine. Defend whichever way he's going, and then you're just going to obviously, do what you got to do. So starting out here, Dumfries, sharp touch, into the middle, into Saliba, into Rodri. Again, take your time with it, waiting for the supporting from the offensive fullbacks. The offensive fullbacks are obviously the most important part of the 4-3-1-2 of my possession at playing style, if you want to replicate it. Rodri just, again, pushing up with the offensive fullback with Dumfries here, sorry. Almost butchered his name. Saliba into Rodri, back into Saliba, just baiting him in and exploiting the space little by little, and eventually you will just build up and find the right opportunity. Again, just playing in between my center backs into Rodri, Hazard, just playing that little flick pass here. Pedri into Cancelo into Pedri, where you can find it. Obviously, Eden Hazard, the most dangerous man on the field. He's going to bait the finesse and then cut his side with a crazy acceleration burst. Double touch cancel into the little finesse shot, bottom right hand corner. We got to get a little replay on that. Oh, wow. Eden Hazard, just absolutely the best whole player AMF, probably with one of the best players in the game, baiting the finesse. He thinks is coming. Psych, where are you going? Where are you going? Inigo Martinez, Kimmich, where are you going? Double touch cancel. He's unstoppable. You cannot stop him. If you put super sub on Eden Hazard, it's just over. It's simply just over for your opponent. He's just too good. But yeah, this guy... just not having a good time at all. Eden Hazard playing into Rodri Saliba. I'm just gonna kind of just ping the ball around. The game is pretty much over. He's just lost and clueless. Just absolutely like the passion Eden Hazard he gives is just too good. I can't stop talking about that goal. It's just absolutely amazing. Jude Bellingham just gonna play it into Denzel Dumfries. Just gonna kind of recycle back, hit him with the little fake shot, but I do fluff that up. Nobody saw that. Only show perfect gameplay here. What are you talking about? I'm just kidding. But yeah, the game is pretty much over. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. I'm just going to do this last defensive play. He just messes up that through pass for whatever reason. Crazy acceleration, Briz got a little dribble there, but unfortunately for me, I believe was there defending or whoever that was. But yeah, if you did enjoy that video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one.